What's up, everybody? I haven't seen you for like days. It's been days. How are you? Are you okay? What's been going on in your lives? Please tell me. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to find out what's going on in your lives. Please come tell me. And I have some big news kind of coming up here in the next few days. Some big news coming up in the next few days. So I'm really looking forward to talking to you guys about that as well. So come on in, join the party. I see some likes. That means there must be somebody in the chat, right? Somebody must have found their way in. Who is it? Black Wolf. Fuck yeah, good to see you, buddy. I'll show you where I am. It's a pretty tight view. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is a beautiful, beautiful area. Little Big Rig is calling me right now. I have news. She knows that I have news to put out. If she wants to discuss that news, I look forward to having her come into the chat because it's going to be fun today, guys and gals. It's going to be very fun today. How are you even doing? I have to get closer. We have to pop this up here. You have to look at the other parts of the trees, but I haven't even seen you guys. What are you saying? Hello? Hi, Debbie. M. I love you, M. I can't wait to see you in Vegas. This is going to happen sooner than you think. All right, please send me an email, M, and just let me know when you can meet. When you can meet in Vegas. You know, we have to talk about kind of a big thing today, right? The next Convoy, we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about what's happening at the Denver Capitol soon. So, what's up, everybody? Hello. Let me scroll down. Let me catch up. I know, I'm having withdrawals, not talking to you as well. I mean it. Who is that? Laura? Laura, 10-4. You know what? I'll pour a little bit out for you. I miss you too. I was happy to hear from my people at TQ Trucking today. I talked to Amanda today. I don't know if she's in the chat. But, yep. Talked to her, and I talked to a couple other drivers today. So, yeah, we have to go to Vegas. That's totally going to happen. We're going to go see M. Right? The most amazing moderator. Black Wolf, you're pretty amazing too. Out of nowhere, Black Wolf covered our dinner the other night when I was meeting with Joe Nagy. So Black Wolf, thanks so much, man. Very, very kind of you. Really appreciate that. It was great to see you, the week before? Man, I haven't seen you guys forever. Yeah, it's going to be cool to see AJ. We're going to see him soon, a.k.a. Dinner Bell. Right? We're going to see him soon. That's going to be really fun. Hey, it's in Dr. Pepper Drinker. If you're 2 hours from Vegas, you're not too far away from Colorado. How far are you from Denver? How far are you guys from Denver? Put it in the chat. I want to know. I want to talk to you about a couple of big things that are coming up. One is happening in Denver at the Capitol. Peaceful, nonviolent movement, but it's going to happen. Right, at the Capitol. Colorado's, pretty good in a lot of ways, but there's a lot that we could do better. Okay, and we're just going to draw attention to some general opportunities at that event. I'm going to talk to you about that today. I'm also going to talk to you about the next Convoy. All right, I talked to Santa. So after having, did you see that? I just shot a little bit of water. I don't want to shoot my whole load here before the end of the live stream. So I talked to Santa, and I have some fresh information for you guys there, right? Bryant is actually going to get 1,500 miles. How far are you from Denver, right? How far are you from Denver? I want to know. I want to know. Do you want to come out and party with me or what? 1,500 miles. Goodness. Black Wolf, we've got to talk about whether or not you're coming too. I've talked to a couple other drivers. I do have really big news regarding a driver who's going to come on our convoy. Now, Bryant is going to beat us to D.C. He's going to meet us there. That's what I was saying before I fired my water all over the place, I think. So, Bryant is going to meet us. Can you at least see the creek? A little bit. There's a cool view behind us, too. We can just keep spinning. Come on. That's the road. See when I wave to the random person? There's just like a random road down here. All right. There was a car on that random road. Get him. Let's see. I just had service. I all of a sudden had service. I've been in the wilderness for the last few days, and that's why I haven't been able to do any live streaming. I'm sorry that I wasn't more connected. We've got to figure out a way to get internet here in the backcountry. And I mean, this isn't total backcountry. There's a road right there, right? But pretty far from a big road, as the drivers would call it. So you guys are talking about AJ still. Yeah, I'll see him soon. I miss the kid too. I know. He's a good kid. He's a smart kid. You know? Where have I been hiding? I haven't been hiding. I've just been in the wilderness, working through some vehicle opportunities for growth and education. Super fun. Super fun to work through those. So working through some of those, catching some trout, really working on fly fishing. And I don't know how many of you all or y'all or yuns or whatever you are into fly fishing. Maybe put it in the chat. And if you have any tips, I would love to read those in the chat too. But I've been catching trout. Every time I've gone fishing, I've caught trout. Actually broke the tip of my fly rod when I was fishing the other day, and I had to sort of improvise a fly rod, and did it with an aspen tree. Maybe I shouldn't say I didn't have a permit. I'll go to the Forest Service and I'll pay the permit for one aspen sapling, tall, thin aspen tree, and it worked really, really well. Okay, here we go. The McKenzie River in Oregon. Lacey, all right, break it down for me. Break down your tips. Teach me. Come on, I want to learn. In Red River, now, Red River, New Mexico, Red River, Texas. Red River where? Right, I see that you're in Red River. That's super cool, David. Guys, I was on Google today looking up TQ trucking because I'm just looking at the route, you know, for the next convoy, and I'm talking to some different leaders and drivers in the industry, and we have some really great options for you. Before we talk about those, I just want to tell you about my buddy Terry. You guys know Terry. You've met him on the convoy. He sort of had to go back, I think, when we were in California, but he had been with us for a long time. So, Terry, I don't know if you want me to say your last name, buddy. Just text me, you know, and say yes or no. But big truck driver, he was injured. His eye was injured, and you know, now he has to have surgery. On top of the surgery, he had to go to the hospital the other day. He had a mini stroke. If you've been paying attention in the class, you know what that's called. Right? Put it in the chat if you know what it's called. I'm not trying to make light of this. It's a sad thing, but I'm also trying to check your attention. So what's a mini stroke? Stroke where the symptoms last like 10 to 15 minutes, less than 24 hours. What's that called? Does anybody know? It's a terrible thing. It happened to Terry, right? But he's good now. The symptoms came and the symptoms went. And so now I haven't talked to him, you know, on text. He was communicating very clearly. TIA, exactly right. So a transient ischemic attack, a TIA, exactly right. Awesome. That you remember. Terrible that it happened to Terry, who's an awesome guy, who I really respect. Terry was going to be coming with us on the last convoy, but he had the eye injury, right? Then he wanted to come and join us in DC. He wanted to come up to the rallies. He was involved in the Save the Children convoy. He was going to go up and meet up with them, right, when they were in Missouri last time. Really good guy, good driver. Shout out to Mary Beth, who I know is taking care of him. But Terry, man, get better. Terry's looked out for me. He's a great driver. He's a friend. And if we could send prayers for Terry and his health, I would really appreciate it. Great guy. And if we could send him a big shout out or big prayers, that would be a big deal. God, please help Terry. You know, Terry's a good guy. So we're wishing him a speedy recovery after his TIA, transient ischemic attack, which is a mini stroke where the symptoms last 24 hours or longer. Does anybody remember the signs and symptoms of a stroke from the last time that we talked? Put them in the chat. If you remember, show me you're attaining this. And good job for remembering TIA. I'm proud of you guys. Good job. I know. I need Wi-Fi. I need like roaming, Rubicon, Wi-Fi, and the beast. That's the next upgrade. 10-4. Yeah, tightness of chest, maybe headache, because this is happening. It's a cerebrovascular brain tube attack, CVA. Slurred speech, good. One-sided facial paralysis. We used a little ditty, what is it, fast face arm speech time, FAST, face arm speech time. Yeah, good job. Yeah, one-sided facial drooping or paralysis, difficulty speaking because of that paralysis, confusion, frustration, headache. Yeah, all those terrible signs and symptoms. And I'm just so glad that Terry's okay. Buddy, heal up fast. I love you, man. Heal up fast. Thank you for having my back. You know, when I've been frustrated, thank you for offering me a place to stay after what happened down here in Colorado. So thank you. You're an awesome guy. Heal up fast. That's right. Good job on the comprehension, everybody. Really proud of you. Confusion. Exactly right. Yep. All right. Thank you, and yeah, send the prayers for Terry. He's a good guy. Feel really bad for him, and certainly hope he heals up quickly. He's really an awesome guy. All right, we've got a random person who's like pulling in with us now. Let's watch this. Hang on. They're like, wait a minute, something's going on in this one. They're like, there they go. They went to pull in and then didn't. It's okay, guys. I would have hung out with you. It would have been really fun. Could have met the visionaries. What do you not like visionaries? Maybe they do. They stopped on the side of the road up here. Now they're reversing back down the road. This is somewhat dangerous. Do you see them up here reversing? It's very dangerous here, visionaries. All right, this is when we go and oh yeah, I think he wants to take a picture. You should engage your hazards, folks. If you're ever this guy up here and the nice lady driving, great time to engage the all hazards. 10-4? Seriously. Hazards. All right, I don't think we need to, up our security posture or anything. I think that we're good to go out here in these beautiful mountains. I'll take you for a little hike if you just want to see what's going on. Obviously the beast, right, chilling hard. This is where I was talking to you from. It's a pretty cool view, pretty beautiful out here in Colorado. I'm not too far from Denver, actually. I know, I do have big news for you. I have two pieces of big news. I've kind of been hinting at them, right? I've kind of been telling you what's going on. If you guys want to see the vehicles, I feel like WYSIWYG on the side of the road. Watch, here comes the convoy. All right, yeah, here comes Santa or whatever. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Hang on. Let me drop you down so you can see. What's up? All right, there you go. Now you're going to be able to see him come around the corner. You got the WYSIWYG bird's eye view right here in the middle of nowhere in Colorado. Oh, yeah, just tell you, Samantha, I'm so sorry. You've been a really good supporter of the channel, Samantha. I'm not trying to give you a hard time there. I could definitely tell you right now. I could probably tell you right now. What do you want to know, the first thing or the second thing? The first thing or the second thing? What do you want to know? I've got the WYSIWYG view for you with these people. It's like 10 miles an hour coming up the hill. Whatever, you just want to know. You don't like the tease? You don't like a little foreplay? Sylvia, so good to see you here in the chat. Appreciate you always being in here. Dan, same thing, buddy. All right. What color is the next vehicle going to be? Put it in the chat. What's it going to be? Who can guess? And I would tell you where I am, but I'm in one of those spots that I'm not going to tell you about. It's a pretty good view, right? Okay, I see black, blue, white, gray. All right, we're going to say, and Ann is into foreplay, 10-4. Yeah, a lot of women are, Ann. I understand and respect that. Sometimes we just don't have time, right? Or we forget. Don't forget to remind us, ladies. We'll see. We'll see what comes. Jen knows all about that. Jen, you always know the secret. You always get ahead of me. You talk to the drivers. Nobody said red. That was like a Bob Barker, The Price is Right, kind of like $1 more bet. Good job. 10-4. All right, so come on. What do you want to know? Do you want to know what's going on in Denver, or do you want to know about the convoy? Come on, tell me. Shoot, I messed up the WYSIWYG view. Let me tighten this thing down. Sorry. That's not bad. You want to know about the convoy, about the movement, right? Both. Sylvia, don't be greedy. You can have your cake. You can eat it too. Just give me a minute. I haven't talked to you guys for a while. I'm in visionary withdrawal pretty much. You know what I mean? I just want to ease back into it with you guys, and then I'll tell you all kinds of things. Is Little Big Rig in here or what? If Little Big Rig is in here, I'll tell you, but I'm waiting on Little Big Rig. I'll tell you one and then the other. But we have to wait on Little Big Rig. I don't know if she's in here. I don't know if she's coming. I think she's put it out on her Facebook. Okay, well, actually, both are regarding both. Big news, everybody. Both are actually regarding both. So the Denver thing has to do with the people's movement, which has to do with convoying or caravanning or traveling in a group via vehicle in a line in an organized fashion, whatever you want to call it, right? So there's definitely going to be some stuff going on here with a convoy and with something in Denver at the state capitol. So what do you want to hear about first? They're both related to the same effort and movement for freedom in the United States of America. Come on. Oh, everybody was wrong. It was that camper. Let's see what color the truck is. There's also another vehicle coming down at this treacherous point. They don't see each other yet. Oh, WYSIWYG TV Live. I hope he's doing well. Big shout out to older brother Wizzy here. All right, I'll tell you about the convoy. All right, it was a black truck pulling a camper. What's up, guys? And then a minivan with 3 ladies and 1 gentleman. Good job, sir. Good job. 3 ladies in that van, I think. You could rewind it, but I think it was 3 ladies and 1 gentleman. Good on you, sir. What CB channel y'all running, huh? I ask people that now. I seriously need to get back on a convoy. I got the truckers on the radio today. I was coming out of Denver, coming up the hill. And there was a lot of traffic because everybody's trying to get out to the mountains, to the wilderness for the weekend, right? So there's a lot of traffic. And, yeah, Dan, you were right. 10-4, whatever you want. There's a lot of traffic. And I got on the radio and was just like, I don't know what I said. Something about this parking lot going all the way to Salt Lake City. And they came back pretty quickly. Whatever I said. So I got to talk to truckers on the radio today for like 2 minutes. I was very polite. I got good responses in Denver. They were very polite on the radio. There's also a lady, an older lady. an older lady, a senior citizen on the radio, a woman. And she kind of talks to all the gentlemen there as you're driving through downtown Denver. You pick her up if you're on 19. So I didn't engage in that discussion. All right, we have news. Are you ready or what? Guys, are you even ready for the news? I'll tell you, but I was trying to give you a good WYSIWYG view. All right, I'm sorry. Black Wolf, are you here? Is Little Big Rig here? Vicky Vale, hey, I see your question about Bryant. Let's talk about that right now, okay? Do you guys want to look at the road or do you want to look at the woods? You get your choice. Roads or wood? Zuh. You don't get to see wood. All right, I'm going to tell you, Penny, in like 20 seconds. Do you want to see the road or do you want to see the trees? Here, this is a pretty good. You want to see wood. I'll bet you do, Penny. It's not that kind of program. All right, that was a slip of the tongue, potentially a Freudian slip of the tongue. This is your other background opportunity. It's a nice river or whatever. That's a stream. It's definitely not a river. Maybe even a creek. It might be considered a creek. I don't know. A road diverged in the woods, 10-4. 10-4 on your American literature. Great job. I'll take the path less traveled. Come on. All right, road or woods? What's it going to be? And if anybody sees a Bigfoot, just yell, and I will take off. I think that happens down here. All right, hang on. Let me fix your little mount. Your little mount me right here. All right. Oh, shoot. I took you away right when the action happened. Look, WYSIWYG TV. There's a double coming up right now. We've got the Subaru, followed by the newer Subaru 10-4. What's up? That one brought a woman with him. He's smart. At least for a little while, right? 10-4. You want to see the road? All right, we're not waiting for an hour. I've only been online for like 20 minutes, and I'm ready to talk about it. We've got something going on at the capital of Denver. We have a permit. We want you to come. All right, that's the first thing, and I'll give you the details tonight, right now. All right, we have a permit. We want you to come to Denver. We want you to come to the Capitol. It's on the 19th. It's on the 19th in the afternoon. And it's right at the Capitol building in Denver. Oh, yeah, the road is pretty beautiful. I'll give you WYSIWYG TV here on the road. Cool. So, Mobo, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in the chat, bro. Great to have you here, you know, in Colorado, hanging out. Everybody's pretty friendly in Colorado, you know. Even the Texans are friendly, you know, visiting here. Those guys were great. So, yeah, that's the first part of the news. Bryant is going to be going ahead of us. We're not going to be convoying with Bryant. We do have other big truck drivers confirmed, right? So we do have other big truck drivers to go ahead and roll with us when we leave from Colorado. Now, there is a rally in Colorado, in Denver, at the Capitol. All right, at the Capitol on the 19th of June. And I want you to be there. We're essentially going to have a huge freedom party. We're going to have a unity circle at 4 p.m. It goes from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. All right, we're going to have some wonderfully entertaining speakers. We've reached out to some politicians. We're trying to get more folks out here. We're trying to wake people up in Colorado, right? It's a purple state. We've seen it go all different directions with voting. So we want to try to have an impact. And, you know, we're still running this big convoy in September. But this is just going to, like, get the word out and wake people up before we go and do the September convoy, with Jeff from East West. Does that make sense to you guys? Would any of you be willing to come to Denver to party with us, to have a freedom party on the steps of the Capitol building in downtown Denver? It's a beautiful view. You can actually see the Rocky Mountains. And there's like a little emblem on the steps that says, 1 mile above sea level, and they've had to move it 2 times, right? So the height is moving. So super cool. Yeah, so that's the other thing we need to talk about. I don't know who just put it in the chat. James, maybe. I'm going to stand up the camera, and I'm going to flip it around and stand in front of it, right? So I can, like, talk to you guys and see you and all that fun stuff. Try not to fall. Dun, 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 dun. Flip it. Or maybe the light's gonna mess with you. There, now this way you can still see the vehicles, right? Here comes one. And here comes another one. Maybe we could do it like this. Might have to lower it a little bit. You can see it as they go by. This guy's got a fishing rod. I hope you caught some fish. It looks like with the road, it doesn't work with the light, folks. I'm very sorry. We're gonna have to flip it and reverse it. Take you back here. This was not a bad view necessarily. There wasn't quite as much action. Oh yeah, I unscrew this. I learned how to work my tripod. There we go. All right, let's try to tighten it down now. That ought to work. Is this okay? Sorry. This way you can look out for Bigfoot, big feet. What's the plural of Bigfoot? Gigantopithecus? All right. This way I can still see your chat. I can see you. You can see some wilderness. If a mountain lion comes, give me a heads up. If a cougar comes, see what happens. All right, so who can come with me? I want to know, can anybody either, the first part of the news, the big, fun, exciting news, we have permits to have a freedom party at the Capitol, right? This is going to happen on the 19th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., and you're invited. This is me inviting you. Every one of you sitting at home, you should get up, come to Denver, and have a party. Let's have a good time. Right? Let's have a great time. Let's wake people up. If you're good at, like, I don't know, music, if you have sound projection equipment that you want to let us borrow, Holly, who you met, is running this. She's running it with Little Big Rig, right? So Little Big Rig and Holly are running this. Go by the waterfall. You know, there's no pleasing some of you ladies, right? No matter what I do. I will go. But listen, let me get it out. Let me just get it out. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., Denver, Colorado, at the Capitol. Come early, bring your freaking party clothes, bring a positive attitude. Everyone is welcome. This is Standing Up for Freedom Rally, right? And we might have some politicians speaking. I want to hear from you guys. If you have stuff that can help us with the rally, like on how to get the word out in Facebook groups and things like that, or if you guys want to come convoy over here, that would be great. I can tell you some really cool camping spots in the area. If you want to then, in a couple days, convoy with me to DC to go see Santa, I'd love to talk to you about that too. Two separate movements right now, two separate operations. Whatever, movement is a loaded word, right? So two separate efforts to try to accomplish domestic policy change towards freedom in the United States, nonviolent, peaceful movement. You want to come with me? Come out. We're going to go see Santa. We're going to back him up, and I'll tell you more in just a minute. Next, let's go try to get closer to the waterfall. All right, come on. Anybody see a Sasquatch yet? I think I'm good, right? How close do you want to get? Do you want to get wet? Some of you probably are. All right, here we go. Can you see the waterfall now? All right, that's pretty much the waterfall. Can you see it? It's just a little guy. All right, cheers. All right, so Denver. Oh no, I'm falling. That was close. I almost ate shit. For real, though. Yeah, so Denver, Capitol. The 19th, I think it's a Sunday, 1 to 5 p.m. Holly is putting on this party for us. It's a freedom party. Every one of you are invited. This is the most beautiful time to be in Colorado, as I've been showing you. It's the most beautiful time to be in Colorado. Now, Vegas is hot. All right, I have to take the truck in to get an oil leak fixed, and while it's there, I wanted them to look, a couple other things. I wanted them to look at the AC too, right? Four-wheel drive, stuff like that. Maybe put an AC on there, whatever. See how to do that. Maybe I just do what you guys will all tell me. It's like, watch YouTube videos. You can learn how to do it. Nice. Maybe I'll do that. We got to find a way to make it cooler. One of you nice ladies actually sent me a YouTube or a link to a video that showed how to DIY an air conditioning unit where it had like a cooler with a hole in the top and a fan that runs into it. Fan plugs into your truck. Battery runs, alternator recharges it, right? And it blows down into the cooler where you've got like some ice or something, and there's some holes in the cooler, and the cold air just gets blown out continuously. It's like a DIY cooler. So thank you, ma'am. That was a great idea. I really appreciate that. A little swamp cooler type thing. Good idea. I like it. But that big news is right. Hey, Denver, come up here. Come to Colorado. It's so beautiful. If you want to go fishing, I'll take you fishing. If you want to do like a camping trip, like an X-ray vision, visionary, whatever camping trip, visionary camping trip, I know some cool spots, right? We wouldn't be camping here, we'd be camping down the road a ways. But I know some great spots. You can come up, you can catch some trout, right? You can get you a little license, a fishing license for a couple of days. We'll catch some trout. We'll have a good time. It would be wonderful to have you. All right? That's the Denver thing. Now, separately, separate from Denver, we're going to be doing a convoy. And that's what I need to talk to you guys about right now. I need to talk to you about the details of my upcoming convoy. Okay? So, visionary retreat. You're in Vegas. It has to be like 100 degrees, 90 or 100 degrees in Vegas. Why don't you come up here, We'll set you up with like a iPad or something, and you don't even have to moderate. You can just like chill by the campfire. You'll run the live stream. I'll moderate for you to leave all the nonsense that pops up. I'll get you back the way you've had my back. Come on up here, Come on. I was just talking to 2 ladies earlier today, and they wanted me, 3 ladies. One wanted me to kidnap her. Special shout out to that lady who I know is in the chat. Let me tuck that thank you for you. There you go. And then 2 other ladies wanted me to take them into the wilderness to go Sasquatch hunting. That's why I said watch out for any Sasquatches, if that's even the plural, Sasquatch, right? Watch out for them. Because if we find out they're in the area, it'll be a good place to bring them next time. I'm kidding, right? They did want me to take them Sasquatch hunting. I don't believe we're going to see one here. Those of you who have been watching the channel for a long time know that there's more to this whole story that's not going to be discussed right now, right? So what do you think? Come on. Black Wolf, do you want to come out here? Yeah. Hey, there's Amanda right there. I told you I was talking to TQ Trucking today. I went on Google. I saw all the wonderful things that you guys wrote about them. Thank you. They are amazing people, and you were right to support them on Google. Thank you for supporting the wonderful, wonderful folks, Tony and Lisa and Amanda and Jeremy, right over at TQ Trucking. Love you guys. Thanks so much. And that warm welcome. I mean, I've never seen anything like it, right? When we were going across the country in that convoy and we pulled in to TQ and Bertha died, right there on the lot, Bertha just like threw up and died. And they were like, hey, we have 30 different things for you to eat. Are you hungry? Come on, come and eat. And they had lots of things for us to drink and eat. We're just kind, wonderful hosts playing good music, I think. So definitely look forward to seeing you again real soon, Amanda and TQ Trucking. You guys are awesome. I mean, for real, you guys were amazing. Hey, nice to see you again. I know I've been in like withdrawal from the visionaries. Like, what have you been up to? Where have you been? What have you been doing? Are you okay? Right? I hope you're okay. I miss you guys. What can I say? Every one of you, I miss you. Yeah. So, I want you to come up here. It's got to be hot down there in Vegas. Come up here and party with us. We'll have a wonderful visionary retreat. All right. We'll take you fishing. I don't even know what you like to do. What do you like to do when you're not moderating a YouTube channel? I love your new picture. I loved your old picture too, or your new in school. What do you like to do when you're not moderating? Maybe you don't like to be in the wilderness at all, and this would be terrible for you. Until after the 4th of July. 10-4 there, Black Wolf. 10 Roger, buddy. Yep. 10-4. I kind of feel like a Sasquatch. I need to shave. I trimmed it a little, but I don't know. All right, so let's talk about the convoy, right? I have emails from several of you who said you want to come with me. I've talked to big truck drivers, and I've got a couple locked in. I got to talk to a couple more before I start dropping too many names. But I'm wearing this hat for a reason. It was the one on my dashboard. But the secondary reason is they're amazing people, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the Peach Peterbilt or convoy. Peach Peterbilt's coming with us. We have some other drivers who I've been talking to as well. So the guys I need to follow up with, Blackwood, you just let me know that it's 4th of July, after 4th of July, that's when you're available. We're going to go ahead of that. We're going to try to get there on the 2nd of July. We're going to try to get there July 2nd. I talked to Santa on the phone the other day, and it sounds like there's some big things going on the 2nd and 3rd, that Saturday and Sunday there in Bunker Hill. So we're going to try to go meet with them, all right? Mobo, I want you to come with me, buddy. I want you and your wife to roll with us. So I want as many people as possible to come up. Talk to some medics. And they're going to come on and roll with us, a nurse and a firefighter and a medic. They're going to come with us, talk to a couple big truck drivers. They're coming, right? I would love to have you with us. I would love every one of you to come and join us, right? So we're going to be leaving in the end of June, that sort of last week of June. We're going to be traveling across the country so that July 2nd, we can end up in DC, in the DC area for a big 4th of July party. 3 parties, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th actually. There'll be 3 4th of July parties, which is super fun, right? What are you doing for 4th of July? I'm going to 3 parties in DC with the Freedom Movement. Yeah. Heck yeah, you are. Come on with us. I can't wait to see you. I want you to ride with us. We're going to be safe. We showed you how, when I say we, I mean like whoever shows up to be my buddy from last time to this time, right? Showed you how we could do it safely. Showed you how we could come across the whole country safely. We communicated on this channel where we were going to be, when we were going to be there. We got to meet the visionaries at every stop. We were well supplied, we were taken care of. We were able to raise funding for the big rigs, right, and get them filled up, because I know I was talking to a couple of drivers, and that's a lot of money. We were talking with Joe on the chat the other day. We were talking with Butch, the other day on the chat, and it's a lot of money. So we need to talk about how we're going to do this, but we're going to do it safely. I'd encourage everybody to show up ready to kind of cover their own financial portion, right? Show up ready to take care of your own finances, all right? I talked to Bryant when I was on the phone with him the other day. He let me know that he has a Cash App up, and I said, thank God, right? That way they could just donate directly to you if people want to donate. So if you do want to donate to Bryant, he does have a Cash App. And I would encourage you to support that driver, right, who's working through some tough times in life and standing up for what he believes in, and who's really an awesome guy. So I would just encourage you to support him. I'm sorry, I don't know what the handle is, what the name is. But if somebody knows, just maybe put it up in here or whatever. And I apologize that I don't have that information for you guys right now. I've got to move you up a half a step because I'm about to bust my butt. There you go. You can still see the waterfall. Cool. All right. So what do you guys think about that? Yeah, you're looking good too. Every one of you are looking beautiful, visionaries. Tell me, what do you think? Is this a good idea? Are you going to be able to come with me? All right. Does anybody want a convoy with me? At the end of June, the last week of June, and does anybody want to come to the rally? Denver State Capitol is going to be happening, on the 19th. Of June on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, June 19th. All right. And if anybody wants to convoy with me, send me an email. Right. M knows. Good job. Thank you, M. M, you are so squared away. It's ridiculous. Joe Nagy, it's Nagy, first of all. And second of all, that's Jesse. Jesse, what's up, buddy? Thank you for calling me the other day. I respect and love you, man. You're an awesome guy. I really hope that you can join me on the convoy. I know that, when you're with your dad, one of you's got to, watch a farm, right? Take care of the farm while the other one's out doing other kind of work and stuff. So I know it's hard for you to get away. I know you have a family, too, that you take care of, and I really respect you for doing that. But, man, I'd love to convoy with you again, just a little bit. Thanks for coming into the chat, man. That's awesome. Now, if Little Big Rig is in here, she could be telling you guys about this, right? She knows all about it. Oh, hey, that's Jason. Mud and water down where all the wires were, right? Man, I'm glad you figured it out. That sounds like it was a dangerous situation. Good. Bertha's running great. That makes me happy. Oh, Bertha was such a good truck. I really enjoyed riding down the road with Bertha. So, I'm glad that she's going to a good person like Jason. Right? Take care of her, buddy. Bertha, what a great truck. Pull one out for her. Bertha. All right. So, that's the plan. Right? How long did it take you to find it, though? Really good job fixing it. Just a few days. Convoy. Last week of June. We're going to go see Santa. All right. Now, we're still planning the convoy for September. With 10-4 DC. I talked to Fred on the phone the other day, that truck driver who had the Uncle Sam mannequin on the back of his truck. Well, I talked to him the other day, and 10-4 DC is like a peaceful, nonpartisan, nonviolent trucking industry related event, which occurs in Washington, D.C. And it's going to be in September 28th, I think, through October 2nd. And so we're definitely going to bring a whole group of trucks. We're going to try to bring a whole group of trucks across the country for that in September. I'm working with Jeff from East West, and I'm thrilled to be working with him on that one. So that's going to be a big deal, you know what I mean? Yeah, come on. Let me see here. James. Yes, I do read those emails. Fire me off an email if you had it. Things have kind of been in flux. As you know, I haven't been talking to you guys because I've been in the wilderness for like 4 days, taking care of some different things, right? Catching fish and also working on vehicle stuff. So got the beast running real well. Ran up here to the wilderness for tonight, for the weekend, right? Gonna have a little break and then go see a friend again. In a couple of days here, but just definitely wanted to check in with you guys. I felt really bad that I've been a little bit out of touch recently, and that's because, I'm out here. Check it out. In the wild places, right? There is a road out here, but it's pretty wild out here. There's definitely not a lot of cell service. Anytime I find cell service, I write back to people, right? Yeah, I think I wrote back to a few of you guys just the other day. I'm trying to work through all those. If I've missed your email or not written back and you're expecting a response and I didn't get that to you, please accept my apology and please just remind me, Yeah, this is a beautiful area, so really looking forward to meeting up with Santa, okay? Really looking forward to meeting up with Santa. We're going to meet up with him on the 2nd. And as you can see, this is a paved road. This is the kind of like a back road pass. It's a cut through in Colorado. And there are more people on it than I've seen usually. I guess it's because, people are getting in position for the weekend or whatever. Carly, what were you doing with those screenshots of me? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, well, when people send me, if you were the one who was sending me the screenshots, I didn't download them or open them because I don't do attachments or links or anything like that. No disrespect. Thank you very much for doing that, but... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Little Big Rig's been out there exploring too. She is in the chat. Hey, Little Big Rig, put something in the chat and let everybody know about what's going on. I was telling them about the 19th of June at the Denver State Capitol. We're having a freedom party, a unity circle, right, at 4 p.m. Can you tell people what the Naked Unity Circle is going to be like or what's going to happen? Freedom Gathering, that's right. And did the Rocky Mountain MILF just say that you have a fantasy that I can help you with? Please tell us more. Tell us more in the English language. Oh, no, Julie, we had talked about it. And, yeah, I'm really proud of Jason. I think it's awesome. We were just talking about something else. You know what I mean? Really proud of Jason. Really happy for him. Really glad that Bertha went to a good home, as stated. Right, I think Jason's a great guy, so really stoked that he's got Bertha, 100%. Yeah, now, Little Big Rig, where do you put your clothes when you're in the Unity Circle, and is there touching, or like, how does it work? No, I'm closer. I'm between Denver and Colorado Springs. That's all I can say. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dan. I know. We're going to need backup, buddy. Get out while you can. I know, right? Look at Santa's little helper right there. That's hilarious. All right, so, yeah, Unity Circle somewhere other than the Capitol, but I thought that the Capitol event was running 1 to 5. Yeah, I don't know if the Unity Circle really is going to be naked. That was just something that I was I don't know if I was suggesting it as much as just letting people know that it's an option that some people would probably engage in, you know. Yeah, Colorado is awesome. I love it. Sherry, I'm right with you. It's so beautiful. It's very diverse. And the terrain is as diverse as, as the demographics of the individuals who live here. Our cities vote very differently than our rural areas, as we've seen across the country, the United States. When you look at, red-blue maps after elections, you really see, right, urban areas voting very differently than the rural areas and farm areas and, places like that. You know what I mean? All right, so, Dan, I just saw that Eagle Panties comment. Yeah, who can put it in the chat? Who was it that was wearing the Eagle Panties, and when did we see those? And do you think that they're going to be worn for the Unity Circle at the Capitol? Or is that inappropriate? I'm just wondering. I thought I'd sort of just put it out there for you guys, and you could tell me. Yeah, there we go. So James, he knows the trucker joke. Yep, 10-4. Yeah. Little Big Rig knows. We'll be wearing them. All right, 10-4. We'll try to get some kind of interview with them, but I'm not really sure what the rules are down there by the Capitol. Stay tuned. Right? 10-4. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody in Beckworth. Yeah, she got somebody. I wonder what they said. What did the MILF say? Was it 30? I'm just kidding. Don't say it again. All right, so somebody sent me, let me see it. Hang on. Yeah, 10-4. All right, there you go. Little Big Rig. And now Corey's in the chat too. So Corey, I've got to talk to you. Here's the thing. There's like the elephant in the room. This whole chat session, there's been this elephant in the room, and nobody's really said anything about it because Corey, CP, wasn't here. So Corey, if I'm going to be convoying back like July 2nd to get there July 2nd or 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, we're back here like the 7th, I would miss Rainbow. And I know that you're really into the Rainbow thing. I know you invited me, and that's a wonderful invitation, and thank you very much for your very, very kind invitation. I talked with Santa on the phone, and Santa is like, hey, you should come out for July 4th. He said it's going to be fun. July 4th, there's going to be a lot going on July 4th. And that's what Rainbow is, right? Isn't that what this Rainbow thing is? I've never been to a Rainbow party. I was going to bring granola. It was going to be fun. I had my chacos ready to roll, but it might be convoy time instead of party in the woods time. And I love you guys. I just wanted to talk to you about what you think you would rather see happen. Should we go to Rainbow and party in the woods, or should we convoy and party in DC? For 4th of July, basically is what we're talking about here. What are we going to do for 4th of July? Is it going to be something here in Colorado, or are we going to go to Rainbow? You know what I mean? A lot of people are saying Rainbow, right? Some people are saying Convoy. Let's just poll the audience. We'll conduct a simple poll right now. Please put it into the chat if you would. Do you think I should go to DC, or do you think I should go to Rainbow with all the visionaries, right? There are a bunch of visionaries who wanted to go to Rainbow together. So it's like, hey, I got to talk to you guys about this, because when I talked to Santa, he was like, listen, I said, Santa, what do you need? What do you need? And he said, I'm good, brother. I was like, what? What can we bring, or what do you need? And he's like, I'm good. So he needs people. He needs vehicles. And he needs that like sooner rather than later, right? A lot of people are saying DC. A lot of people are saying Convoy. A lot of people are saying DC. Eric is saying DC. Yep. Ranger, Linda. Dan says go to the swamp. 10-4. Historical event. DC. 4th of July. With all these movements, right? These three movements that have come out of the People's Convoy. There's been 1776 Restoration Movement, American Freedom Convoy, right? And the People's Movement all kind of came out of the People's Convoy's efforts. right? And I heard Brian Brazzi's been on with the Disrespected Trucker show, talking about some of that. I heard it's been very interesting. Hats off to those guys for setting this whole thing up. Really good job. That it took a lot of organization. I think that a lot of lessons were probably learned on what could be smoother next time. If there's another convoy effort or whatever, things could be a little bit more transparent and smooth and deliberate, right? But I think that they did a great job. So it looks like most people are saying DC. Let me just scroll up real quick, guys. Bigfoot, oh my God. Tell me, if one comes up behind me, I'm going to freaking water bottle him until he doesn't know what to do. Plenty of rainbow events in the future. Yeah, I've never been to one. It sounded really fun. CP Photography, you were going to be my hostess. You were setting that whole thing up, and I don't mean to disrespect you, but, I think everybody's saying DC. Do you want to say anything? Is there anything you want to pop into the chat that I can check out and read just to get your perspective? Because your perspective's important to me. What if we did something in Colorado for the 4th, the Convoy? Yeah, well, I'm thinking about the big picture on this one. I definitely want to help Colorado a lot, and we've been doing that. DC is where people need to be, I think, to raise awareness on individuals who wouldn't otherwise become aware of this movement, of this freedom movement. So I think that some kind of presence there is important. I think the act of convoying across the United States, one, shows everybody the beauty of the United States, but two, wakes people up. What are these flags? Why does it say TPM on the window? TPM, or whatever, 1776 RM, or whatever you want to put, right? This is all groups. Everybody is welcome. It's not like an exclusive thing. It's an inclusive thing. And I want you guys all to come and help. Here's CP. Hang on. I think that you should do what you feel called to do. But Rainbow would be a great opportunity to recruit people as well. Man, you're right. You're right. It would be a great way to recruit people, CP. It would be great. What if I convoyed back to DC and you just get another convoy ready for me, so as soon as I get back, I can come and get you? Something happened in the background. Good catch, Em. All right. Yeah, it's a great opportunity to recruit people. I will give you that, CP. I think that people will be interested in hearing about what's going on and maybe seeing some pictures. You could probably get people to sign a petition or two. I think that people who like to stay mobile will probably be there, and they could hear about it and go to the camp, at Bunker Hill. It's certainly an opportunity. So yeah, 10-4 on that. All right. So let's think about it. We're going to have to think about it and talk about it a little bit more. If anybody else wants to go with us, I want to hear about it. What's up? Ed's Truth. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm so glad that you can make it into the chat. Really good to see you out here in the woods with me in Colorado, man. The last time I saw you was when I got this hat, right? Oh, shit. Shoot. I forgot to tell you. I got a text message today. It's a big deal. Or yesterday or a couple of days ago, we've been going, well, today, but we've been going back and forth the last couple of days. And I just wasn't able to tell you, when I got this. So, all right. I got this shirt in Lubbock, Texas, right? When we went up to see Bill, the biker, who rode with the convoy out of Adelanto, California, and then was injured on his way home. Right, a semi-truck hit him with a trailer. Well, the bike, he's injured half his body. Right, bones broken. Do you guys remember Bill? Do you know who I'm talking about? Biker Bill on the Black Harley? Bandit Bill, Biker Bill, whatever. On the Black Harley, do you remember him? From Adelanto all the way out, he rode through the snow. Do you remember Bill? Well, Bill's alive. Still. Good. And Bill's doing well. And he's back in Oregon right now. So he just said hi from Oregon So Bill, he's doing well. He's doing better. He's still using a walker. He's not riding that Harley yet, but I'm sure that he will. I'm confident that he will. Bill's doing better. Um, he's back in Oregon. He's recovering. He's still using a walker. So prayers to Bill. Prayers that Bill recovers quickly, that he heals up quickly, and is back on that bike in no time. So big news that Biker Bill is doing a lot better. He's back home in Oregon. He got to leave that rehabilitation facility again. Half the bones in his body were broken, is what Mike Landis was telling me. So really tough. But we respect Bill. We hope that he's doing well. We hope that God will bless him, and we want to reach out with prayers for Terry as well. Terry, the big truck driver, whose eye was injured, actually has to have surgery on that eye to reattach the lens, right? And he also had a mini stroke, a TIA. So really, really tough week for, a couple of weeks for some of the people who we know. We just want to send prayers their way. So glad that Bill is doing better, and that he's out moving around with that walker now. And hey, he'll be riding in no time, no doubt about it. He'll be riding in no time. So, that was the news that I have to share with you. Bill is doing much better, right? Which is awesome. Bill is doing better. Terry has been through some tough stuff and is doing better, right? We're going to be doing a party at the Capitol in Denver, at the Capitol building on the 19th of June, okay? And we want you to come. It's 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We want every one of you to come. Please come with us to the party, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the Capitol. And then after that, last week of June, towards the end of the month, we're going to be running a convoy to D.C. To reinforce and to support Santa. Okay, we're going to try to re-support Santa. That's going to happen on the 2nd and the 3rd. They're like 4th of July style parties, fireworks, stuff like that going on at Bunker Hill. So we're going to try to get there for that, see those guys. Then after that, 4th of July, right, have the party down there with them, and then come back after that, stay down there for a little while, and then head back for some more work that I recently added to the calendar. So good stuff going on. If you're having a good time, I hope you hit the like button, right? I hope you tell other people about this. Turn the notifications on for the posts. So just let me know if you guys have any questions. Do you have anything that you want to talk about? Are any of you available to come with us to the Freedom Party on June 19th? We're going to have a hell of a Freedom Party. It's going to be fun if you guys want to camp out and catch trout, in the river or in the lake, or go up into the mountains or whatever, or go whitewater rafting. Just let me know. I'll set it up for you guys. I'll tell you where to go. We'll have a great time. Come out here for a Freedom Rally on the 19th. There's actually whitewater rafting like less than 2 hours, like an hour from Denver, pretty much an hour and change from Denver. We could set you guys up on a raft trip. It'd be really fun there in Clear Creek, So I hope you guys can come with us. That's going to be on the 19th. The state rally is on the 19th. It's going to be really, really fun. And then we're going to have a convoy leaving at the end of June, and we're going to be going all the way across to Bunker Hill. Then we have another convoy. It's going to be in September, and that one's going to be to come up leading into 10-4 DC. And anybody who wants to stay and join 1776 or whatever, that's cool. People are with People's Movement, or if you're with Freedom Convoy, or if you're with 1776, whatever, it's all cool, right? Just come on in, join the party. We all want to be together. Talk to Santa. A lot of support there. It's going to be great. Going to be a great event there in DC. That's pretty much the plan, right? So, yeah, Lil Big Rig's been around for sure, helping with this movement, and that's the plan. Well, Brian needs to get back sooner. Somebody was like, "Oh, we were going to be convoy." With Bryant, well, Bryant needs to get back to DC by the 18th. Right, we've got this event in Colorado on the 19th. So the ladies have asked me to help with it. It's Holly and it's Little Big Rig. They're putting this together, and so I'm going to help those ladies with this event. Right? We've talked to some other truck drivers about coming out and then convoying with us, and we're looking forward to seeing that Peach Peterbilt so much. It's a great truck, right? Seeing Tony and Lisa to head back there. We'll have to just go by Trackside in Hagerstown, just for just one beer and a crab cake sandwich. We'll have to go by Trackside, so it'll be cool. Yeah, Holly's amazing. She's been doing great work. Little Big Rig's amazing. She's been doing awesome work. This is the news that I had for you guys. So sorry I haven't seen you for a few days. I just wanted to put this out and spend about an hour, hanging out with y'all, so you can get the word. Now you have the word, everybody. All right, so try to stand up. Right, try to stand up in your own communities. If you could ride back with me, please send me a message. I know that we were looking at an expedited timeline. If you need to go to DC sooner, do it. Right, I know we were trying to work an expedited timeline. This is just sort of when I'm finding out that Santa needs and wants people. So if I talk to Santa again and there's some changes in that, I'll let you know. CP, I know you really wanted to go to Rainbow together with all of us. I really wanted to do that too. I thought that was going to be just a wonderful thing, and maybe there's a way to make it work. But I'll talk to Santa again. But it sounds like 4th of July is when he wants people in DC. Is when it's going to be time to go down there to have a party. The kind of party we all want to be at. So hope some big trucks can roll with me. It'll be real fun to be down there and sort of check that out. You know what I mean? It'll be fun. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you for like 4 days. So I'm so glad that we got to hang out, a little bit here in the woods. Super fun. So that's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to go down to DC and be there for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Big parties, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in DC. Please come with me for that. If you have a big truck, please bring it along, right? We're sending prayers out to Terry, no doubt, right? And we hope he has a good, speedy recovery. And for Bill, we hope he continues to recover, really well. And just thank you to the visionaries so much. Thank you to every one of you for all the emails and the messages of support that you've been sending. Thank you to the moderators, right? To Black Wolf and to M and to Jen, right? And everybody who's been helping out on the channel. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing what's going on in DC and bringing you guys with me on that journey, right? So, hey, I'll get with you guys soon. And this was what I wanted to pass. I just wanted to hang out with you and pass some of this information. So I hope you all have a safe night, a wonderful night. I love you. And good night. See you later. Bye.